What's good, YouTube? Y'all already know it's your boys. Them boys crazy. Y'all already know it's your boy Rhodes Rob up in this motherfucker, man.
I already know what's going on, man. I know it's your boy Confrontation. Anytime you see our face, you know it's time for another reaction, man.
This right here is how Post Malone humbled a jealous radio host. Hold on, man.
Host? Malone? That's crazy right there.
They say this is one of the most likable guys. You get me.
Post Malone was on track to become a megastar, and Charlemagne could clearly sense it.
Cause you don't realize you about to be a star.
No, I think I know that it's coming.
Charlemagne therefore spent almost an hour trying to corner and embarrass his guest.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
I don't know.
Although the whole situation completely backfired to Post Malone's benefit. It was August of 2015. Post Malone was yet to get his first tattoo, and had just 6 months prior released his major breakout song White Iverson. He'd done his first radio interview exactly 4 months beforehand, which went extremely well.
I put out White Iverson like 2 months ago. We just hit 2 million views like a couple days ago, which is crazy.
And to keep this momentum going, he'd agreed to appear on The Breakfast Club. The show's well known for being the most listened to hip-hop and R&B morning show in America, and features 3 hosts, one of which being Charlemagne the God, who to be fair is usually an excellent presenter. The Breakfast Club has hosted almost every rapper from Kanye West to Jay-Z, making it a massive opportunity for any up-and-coming artist, which in this case was Post Malone.
We are the Breakfast Club, special guest in the building.
State your name, soldier.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
The interview began extremely positively, with Post and Charlemagne bonding over their support for the same football team.
He is from Dallas, and he's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
My guy.
Yeah.
And I try my hardest.
Yeah.
However, when Post revealed his dad also worked for the Cowboys, Charlemagne's rudeness began to show.
His dad actually used to work for the organization.
What was he, water boy?
He does. He still works for the
What did he do?
organization. He's like head of concessions.
See? I said water boy. That's like kind of.
No, he in the office. He's in the office. He's in the office.
Laughing at his dad's respectable job is mad disrespectful. The shit that pissed me off more than anything was when they were basically laughing at Post's dad's concession job. Like, sorry his dad works a respectful job and ain't no drug dealer, would have walked out right then and there. Dear Charlemagne, head of concession for a professional sports teams is a high-level job. They aren't watching over a high school cafeteria. Post Malone responded to Charlemagne's rudeness by kindly inviting him to a Cowboys game.
You know, we get free tickets. We get free chicken strips.
Hot dogs.
It's good.
So he gets free tickets.
Yeah.
That's important. Good seats.
Yep, sweets.
Sweets.
Come on, let's go.
To which Charlemagne responded by insulting Post Malone's look.
That's why I think all white people with cornrows look stupid. But that has nothing to do with it.
No, that's
Nothing to do with you. I just think in general.
With this then resulting in an awkward confrontation about the colour of Posty's skin.
Are you afraid as a white rapper that you may be considered a culture vulture?
I don't think so. I'm not scared. I'm not scared because I'm not trying to be anybody that I'm not. I'm just trying to, I like what I like. And I don't think I'm biting off of a certain culture or copying a certain culture or trying.
I ain't even trying to get too deep into it, man.
How you feel about that?
Why do you think some people, black and white, Mexican, whatever race it is,
Yeah.
why do you think people have, like, I know it can be like a thing where it's probably personal experiences or they read on things. Why do you think it's always like a line between race? Like, I know it's a reason why, slavery.
But you more so talking about when it come down
like
to like music and
like, I'll put it to you like this.
culture-wise.
When it's different race, but you don't know they intent, but the energy they giving out is like good intent. Like, for instance, Post Malone, he hasn't did anything of that sort. He hasn't did nothing wrong. He hasn't did nothing like that. So I wonder why Charlemagne was on that type of time with like kind of almost kind of being like with the race type. Like, let's say for instance, if
Because he's that way.
yeah, and that's my thing. I'm
no,
like, why do some people
What I
be
mean
like
by
that?
because he's that way, because I'm just being real, bro. Post Malone is a humble guy. He's not the type of person that he gonna do the most. I wouldn't even expect him to be the type of person that is like, oh, you faking this and you do. You can tell he's a genuine person. You can tell this is the type of music he likes. He's just this type of person, bro. Like, there's nothing about him that said, man, you trying too much, you doing too much, you trying too hard. Nothing about him says that. So that's why I feel like sometimes people pick and choose who they do that with. But Charlamagne is the type of person, like, I'm just being real. He does that with a lot of people, because I'm just being real, even with black people. He's still going to pick certain topics that can make a person uncomfortable. That's just what he is known for. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with this situation, it was on some, like, how can I make him uncomfortable? Let me bring race into it. Because I'm just being, I remember this like it was yesterday. You know, like he would ask him stuff about, like, well, what are you doing for Black Lives Matter? Like, what you doing? What are you doing for the black? Like, why are you asking him stuff like this? All this man is doing is making music. And you taking it as like, oh, you making music for us. Okay, so you want to be in the cool, what you doing?
Like, I'm being real, like,
You know what
when
I'm
it comes,
saying?
and this
That's
with all
crazy
races,
to
and
me,
this with
bro.
all races, you know what I'm saying? Which, you know what I'm saying, you just like me telling me you do it to a lot of hoes.
Yeah.
But this is with all races, no matter if it's vice versa or anything. Me personally, I don't really care what your race is. If you're a genuine person, you're a genuine person.
Yeah, and that's my thing, bro. Like,
But it's some people that still see the opposite race or a different race and still see they genuine and still won't care.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Me personally, this stuff don't matter. When it comes down to, especially when it comes down to the music, movies, whatever it is, I look at it like all of it is art, bro. You get what I'm saying? A person gonna like what they like. It's a reason why they way, bro. Now you do have certain people that act a certain way, or they want to have a gimmick or this persona about them.
Yeah, for facts.
But guess
facts.
what? You can still do that within your own race. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, I'm not finna bully nobody, or I'm not finna make somebody uncomfortable with asking them these type of questions when I know they ain't like that, bro. Now you just genuinely want to know some stuff like that. It's like, bro, it's a way to do it, bro. I mean, I know this is your job and all that type of stuff, but it's like, bro, you can tell when somebody's doing something on purpose. Like I want him to slip up. I want to get him. Like, I want to make it seem like I got him. Type shit. I don't know, bro. But I mean, then like they said, he was laughing. Oh, your dad was a concession stand. I ain't gonna lie, that was disrespectful. But you know, it is what it is.
Part of a certain culture because, you know, I like what I like.
Charlamagne then tried to trick Post into saying the N-word.
Say my don't dance.
Hey.
Say it. Go ahead.
And do the rock away.
No, say what I just said.
Stuff like that.
Y'all trying to get me in trouble.
Before hitting him with another loaded question designed
Y'all trying to get me in trouble.
Before hitting him with another loaded question designed to damage Post Malone's image.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
What?
I don't know.
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anything?
I guess what I can do to help Black Lives Matter is I just keep making music. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I would have just said nothing.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement? That's the type of question you know that no matter how you answer this dude trying to hate you, however, the worst of the interview was still yet to come. Post Malone had brought his girlfriend Ashlyn onto the show, prompting Charlamagne to try and baselessly convince her that Post was going to leave her.
You got a girlfriend, don't you?
Yeah, she's right there.
What?
Ashley right here.
Yeah, she's
Oh, hey Ashley. You know he's gonna end up leaving you, right? The
No,
more
don't
famous
say
you get,
that.
you know, you know the more successful you get, you know.
Charlamagne then doubled down on this when his girlfriend got on the microphone.
You know he's gonna sleep with other women, though. You do know that. He's gonna sleep with other women.
No, I'm not.
It's gonna happen.
But
Ashley.
Charlamagne said not only is he going to get urban punani, he's going to be folk, country,
Yes.
pop,
Yes.
urban AC.
Yes. A man is only as faithful as his
EDM.
options. You know that, right? You know that?
What?
A man is only as faithful as his options. I applaud you for trying to do the right thing.
Oh, I keep
But
doing
it's
it.
not gonna finish that way.
Although this had actually become Post Malone's first real chance to show his overwhelming kindness.
Listen. Here's something y'all don't get. I'm not a normal person. I'm
you're
a
not.
different type of man, and she's not a normal woman. She's an angel. She's an incredible person, and I don't think I'm ever gonna do nothing to ruin it.
Which ironically gave him more audience favour than if it were just a standard interview. My respect for Post Malone went up after this. He stayed cool the whole time. The more I see of Post, the more I like him. He seems like a good dude. This wasn't awkward at all, he responded very well. Posty handled that better than any of us would have, although not every comment was quite so positive. A small percentage of viewers hated on Ashlyn for barely saying anything, prompting Post Malone's first response to the interview by tweeting, "I'm 20, I've done about 20 interviews in my life. Ashlyn's done about 1. If you're hating, get off our dicks. Doo-doo
So how old he in there?
Yeah, back in 2015, he was 20 back in 2015.
27.
So.
before Post Malone appeared on 106 KMEL to talk about Charlemagne himself.
It's about Charlemagne. What's up, Charlemagne?
Oh, me?
Holla at me.
Ooh, say it to my face.
I'm just joking.
He's so stupid.
I mean, I get it. I mean, that's his job. I mean,
Right.
that's his job to be a troll on the radio and on the internet.
I will say you handled that very
No, that's what I'm saying. You know, you can't get too excited. Just gotta relax. It's not that serious.
Post Malone expanded on this when talking to Ethan from the H3 podcast.
They kind of came at you in a really shitty way.
I think it's really easy to come at me. Just a guy that makes music, and not only that, but I feel like it's his job to be a troll. He should have said something like, if you're in that situation, it's a hell of a lot different.
Of course.
The internet's a funny place.
Yeah.
Yet Post Malone later explained in a Rolling Stone article that it might have been better to put the questions back onto Charlemagne. I wish I'd said, what are you doing for Black Lives Matter? Some sassy shit to shut him up. Like, maybe my music's not the best, but I know I'm not a bad person, so you're just being a hater. Charlemagne being a hater made the Breakfast Club look so bad, they'd wiped the episode from their official channel and website, while Posty's humility opened up unexpected opportunities. He began touring with Justin Bieber, had an extremely successful debut album launch, and gained over 1 million Instagram followers, prompting the Breakfast Club to invite him back for another interview, which Post Malone unbelievably accepted. The top comment read, "I'm not sure why Post Malone would ever return to this radio show, however, he was set to win no matter what. Either the Breakfast Club treats him disrespectfully, Post Malone keeps his cool and sees growth just like the last interview, or the Breakfast Club treats him respectfully, Post Malone again easily keeps his cool and sees growth, with situation 2 seeming more likely, given the second interview began by acknowledging how poorly the previous one went."
Oh, he's back.
Lots of you have trusted my advice over the years. I mean, Philly's quarterback delivered, didn't he?
Oh, he's back.
And he has a Bud Light with him today.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Post Malone.
Post Malone is back.
I wasn't here, and it got rough.
It
No,
didn't
that's
though.
thinking, right?
People always tweet me like, yo, you were so hard on Post Malone. How? We had a conversation.
Well, you did say that he was going to lose his girl, but
And she's
still-
here.
However, Charlemagne's jealousy had only gotten worse,
What's the hardest thing? Is it like the stardom? Is it the money? Is it the fame?
resulting in him instantly trying to sabotage Post's relationship with Justin Bieber.
He got mad girls in the studio,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
mad drugs,
Oh,
mad
stop.
alcohol.
A little
You never
weed,
been over
probably.
there?
Oh, in the studio?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, not really.
You never been in the studio with him with a bunch of
No,
girls?
yeah, I mean, not really. This man eats salmon 3 times a day, and apparently that's very good for you.
Apparently.
Yeah, but what about all the drugs?
He doesn't do a lot of drugs.
He
He
smokes
doesn't do
weed.
any drugs,
He smokes
actually.
weed.
Yet Posty kept his cool and instead did the opposite.
Hey, you and Justin really developed quite a friendship.
He's a
Huh?
good guy, you know? I
sweet.
love him. And I have so much respect for him.
This would later bring their friendship even closer, although in the meantime Charlemagne was still trying to ruin Post Malone's relationship.
How did you hook up with Kalani? Because one with Kalani's dope.
Beautiful young lady.
No, she's super dope. She's super dope.
Beautiful young lady.
Super dope.
Yeah,
Stop
is she
it.
beautiful?
Ashley, is she beautiful?
Yes.
She said yes.
Yes.
Right, okay. So you're not allowed to even like acknowledge that girls are beautiful? No, he never said that. He said she was dope. He didn't say she was beautiful. So you have to ask Ashley like stuff like that?
Like,
Cause I'm sure the women have
Now,
come
be
in.
real, bro. You on an interview and somebody doing you like that. How you, like, your honest opinion, how you feel like you would really handle this situation, bro? Matter of fact, how you feel like you would react off the most? Because I'm just being real, bro. To be this calm, that's tough,
I'm
bro.
gonna be real. I'm gonna ask them what made them ask that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what? Let me ask you, what
Like,
made you ask
like
that?
what you getting at?
And then when they answered it, then I'm gonna proceed to say, let me ask you one more question. The question you just asked me refers to yourself. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I can too then. Because, like, if we gonna troll, then I gotta troll with you.
Yeah, I gotta
That's one
go
thing
troll.
about it, bro. Like,
You gotta
because
go
I'm being
reverse.
real, I can tell. Like, I know a lot of people gonna say, nah, he hating. But I can tell he's trolling at the same
yeah, for
time.
sure.
You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? And I know Post Malone,
I'm
he's
just
here,
being
he know
real.
that. But
That's Charlemagne.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, I know for a fact. That's why Post Malone even said, I wish I would have asked him, what do you do for Black Lives Matter? You know what I'm saying? But that man said, you really gotta
But
ask
do you
him.
feel like with certain people, the trolling becomes a little bit more intense?
Yeah. But I'm gonna be real. That's the only reason why I was asking that question the first time. Because, like you said, even though he do it with other blacks, they still the same race. So, even though for like it's black on black hate and this, that, and the third, when it comes from different race, now you got 2 different races clashing together. Because even though we all might know he trolling, or the other race might know he trolling, this race might be like, nah, no, he not. And then the other person might be like, yes, he is. And they got, you know what I'm saying? It just like, it comes a lot with it, bro. So me personally, I don't know. Fuck this. Oh, yeah, what you got? Yeah. That shit might be real. Oh, that's the pizza? Yeah. I should have put my motherfucker shit. I'm gonna put my junk there next after this. I got some paper plates in there too. Damn.
She didn't say she was beautiful. So you have to ask Ashley like stuff like that?
Like,
But I'm sure the women have come at you.
Ashley
Here it is again. Here it is
Really
again.
trying to-
Round two.
I'm sure the women have come at you.
Which was ironic given Charlemagne constantly talks about this man's woman and trying to get her on camera, but he goes out of his way to make sure nobody knows what his wife looks like. Posty responded by again inviting
that is
Charlemagne to a free football match.
Did you get Charlemagne tickets?
Yeah, I mean, if you're nice.
I'm going Sunday.
They gotta go with each other. Y'all gotta go with each other. Like, sit
Let's
next to
go.
each other in the game.
No.
Oh, you don't like me?
No, I don't dislike you, but I don't like the smell
You
of
can
beer
hang
and
with
cigarettes. And Post Malone smells like every beer and every cigarette that's in whatever convenience store in New York City right now. It's the new Kid Rock right here, ladies.
How is
and
it
gentlemen.
With the Kid Rock comment leading to another booby-trapped question.
Did you vote for Trump?
I didn't vote.
Tell me more. Because
About-
you're young and you got a voice. I would like to know your thoughts on the current system.
Do you feel like one of them was more fit than the other though?
I mean,
If you had-
I'm gonna talk about that with my friends.
What do you do when you experience racism? Like meaning that you're around some white people who may be being racist. How do you?
I mean,
show
I
power?
don't hang out with race.
Charlemagne disrespected Post Malone over.
You tweeted once that I don't know. I don't follow you on Twitter.
And over.
Did you listen to it?
Absolutely not. I might though.
What do you mean, absolutely? You might like it. You might like it.
However, Post Malone had again managed to keep his cool, resulting in even more favour from the audience. Everyone is talking about how rude they were, but what stands out even more is Post's ability to not let them under his skin, or at least not show it. He's a great dude with a lot of compassion and love for what he does, and everything/everyone around for him. Mad respect for this dude and the way he conducts himself, while everyone only had the opposite to say about Charlemagne. Charlemagne hella disrespectful, he's the product of jealousy. To see a kid much younger than you living your dream, it's gotta be tough. Someone's feelings are hurt because the best they'll ever do is a morning radio show, and Post made dude feel stupid just by being his nice positive self, leading Charlemagne to then invite someone dressed like Post Malone onto the show, just so he could mock him. It's therefore no surprise that when asked about Charlemagne a year after the Breakfast Club, Post Malone calmly told Rolling Stone, "He's not a good person, he hates me because I'm white and I'm different. But we're still rocking and we're still successful and he can't stop it." Although this had only reignited their beef, as Charlemagne responded, "I don't not like people because they're white. I just didn't like him because at the time I thought he was whack," adding that he loves Rockstar and encourages Malone to keep growing, keep winning, although only 10 days after this Charlemagne was saying the opposite.
After reading this Rolling Stone interview, not only is his music not my cup of mayonnaise, but neither is his personality. Because you're not as talented as you think you are.
Charlemagne then went to the effort of convincing other podcasters that Post Malone sucked,
You don't like Post Malone? You think he's trash? There we go. Okay, so let's talk about that. Why do you think he's trash?
which clearly didn't work.
I don't even understand how you are this.
Right, like
that
this one, cause I ain't know about all this. Like I ain't even know it went this deep. Now this one, I have to start, kind of asking questions like, all right, what is it for real? You hate,
And
like,
that's my
what
thing,
is it?
see,
Now this one it become it.
This is my thing, bro. And that's the part where I was saying earlier, which like you said, you
Yeah.
know this part. People could real deal behind closed doors, in front of the cameras. No matter what, you don't hear nothing bad about them. I'm gonna be real, even if it's a good person, they slipped up once or twice. And the once or twice, they probably somebody's like, "Damn, you did that?" But it's nothing over the line crazy. People will real deal sit there and still say, "I don't like them though,"
Yeah.
and they didn't do
Yeah,
nothing wrong.
because my
Literally
thing
nothing
is,
wrong.
bro, to me, I'm like, okay, this how you did think his music is trash. But you the real deal sit there and do what you're doing to a person just because you don't like their music is crazy, bro.
I just don't like him. I don't like him.
Yeah, now I don't like. No, what it is, you don't like him because
He's successful.
He's successful. His fan base is getting on you.
Yeah.
And I'm just being real. You don't like him because you can't get under his skin like you can do most people, bro. But I'm just being real. That takes a lot, bro. For a person to keep constantly getting at you and you real deal like this, not a lot of people can do it.
Yeah.
Bro.
And like you said, bro, it really either way at people when you get under somebody's skin, especially when you say stuff like, oh yeah, no, you ain't gonna last that long. You know that and the next thing you know they big and they still not giving you the attention you want. That's like, oh, that's okay. No, you know. That's why I'm being real, bro. That's why I'm being real. Anytime I be seeing hate comments or this, that, and the third, I let people have it and I just move on. Because I'd rather kill people with kindness and success than to go back and forth and bitter and argue with somebody. That's what made me say, I ain't gonna lie, I miss Post Malone. And it's like, bro, I'm just being real, bro.
And
Why not listen, bro? That's not
and I'm
hard.
just being real. Congratulations.
Congratulations, G.
Like, and see,
He
that's
got
my
some
thing, bro.
bangers,
Like,
bro.
don't get me wrong. And this good. This with any artist, bro. Everybody not gonna like everybody. I understand that.
Fact.
But I'm just being real. When a person really is like this towards somebody, I have to ask, okay, what is it that you don't like though?
Yeah.
Explain it to me.
I'm telling you.
Because I'm just being real, the type of music Post Malone make, that like some chill, cool vibe and shit. Like,
and like you said, bro, he just mad that he can't get under his skin.
that's
Because even if you used to ask him, elaborate about what you didn't like.
I'm just being real. You got Joe Budden, like, I don't understand what you're saying.
And Joe Budden hit you with that. I don't like him, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like his music.
So that lets you know,
that's
like,
wicked.
oh damn. I'm like, well, what's going on?
Podcasters that Post Malone sucked,
You don't like Post Malone? I think he's trash. There we go. Okay, so let's talk about that. Why do you think he's trash?
which clearly didn't work.
I don't even understand how you are this successful and this biased.
I'm not biased. You think Post Malone is a dope artist?
Yes.
Why?
And when I met him, he was a really good guy. And he had really great energy.
While even Jake Paul, who had his own beef with Post Malone, told Charlemagne his attacks were baseless.
We actually went back and forth on
Post is
Twitter.
trash, but go ahead.
I mean, he's number one.
Still trash. You be number one and still
But
be
see,
trash.
Numbers don't lie.
but see, that's crazy because you talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
How this man said, and this is a person that had beef with this man.
Yeah.
He had his own personal
That's
issue
when
with
you know.
him.
That's when you know.
And he said, I mean, hey, he's number one. I mean, he's still trash.
That's when you know. I'm being real, bro. That's when you know. That's why I always
It's personal.
I always say stuff like I don't like LeBron as far as basketball. But when folks say, okay, is he the GOAT? I be like, no. Like, why not? The numbers, I'm like, okay, now, I'm being real. If we talking numbers, there's nobody greater than him. If we really talking numbers, and I said, bro, I would let people say he's the GOAT.
Right.
But I just have a personal
opinion
that I think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. But if we're talking numbers, he's the GOAT. That's why I hate when people try to argue. But see, that's one thing about Charlemagne. Charlemagne, from this clip right here alone, I've seen Charlemagne say stuff like, black man, da-da-da. And then we might say something like, hell nah. He'd be like, well, hold on. In New York Times, they say that black man, da-da-da-da-da, he do this. How you think about that? But in this right here, when he say he's number one, you're like, he's still trash. Anybody, he might be trash, but he's number one. Like,
yo, cause that's your opinion.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I hate people, like, nah, bro, don't try to have that opinion when it don't suit you. When it suits you, that's when you want to bring in statistics.
It's like, we ain't gotta talk about that.
Like, come on, bro. Like, that's why I say, I don't know, bro. That's like you said.
We bring up facts when I'm trying to make you look stupid.
When I'm trying to make you look stupid, like you said, he just Post Malone get under his skin without trying.
I mean, he's number one.
Still trash. You be number one and still be trash.
Numbers don't lie, bro.
He's trash, bro. Numbers do lie sometimes. Numbers don't tell a hotel.
All right, well.
He doesn't like Post, as you can see.
Damn, Jake Paul actually taking a W, and so was Post Malone in his own lane of music. Beer Bongs and Bentleys released just 4 months after the Jake Paul interview, peaked at number one on every chart in every country, while Hollywood's Bleeding performed equally well, turning the Breakfast Club interviews into an insignificant chapter in Post Malone's come-up. Charlemagne, however, still hadn't moved on over 2 years later.
You gotta kick two people out right now. You trying to kick out the rap game, because you real critical about rap.
Post Malone.
Although it finally showed that he'd been somewhat humbled.
Post Malone, definitely, though. And for no other reason other than I'm probably hate.
Which could also be felt during a Vlad TV interview.
I'm cool, clearly, with white people being in hip-hop. Just respect why you're here. You're here because of these people that laid the foundation for you to even have the platform of hip-hop to stand on.
One of Charlemagne's most respectful and entertaining traits is that he sticks to his guns and refuses to be a pushover, although in this case he probably should have made an exception.
Just don't be a dick, because like dicks get places, but then like at the end of the night you're gonna not be able to fucking sleep.
Facts.
I'm gonna be real. I just be want to know what it is that make people really like that with a certain person, bro. Cause I'm just being like Post Malone out of all people though.
And for it to get this bad too.
For it to be like years later, somebody asked you who would you kick out the rap? Post Malone, and he said 2 artists, and everybody else don't matter, but Post Malone for sure. That's crazy.
That's what I said, bro. I'm just being real. This should just be weak to me, bro. I'm just being real.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was.
When they be getting that serious, like, and this my thing, bro. I understand exactly where people coming from, bro. When they come to hip hop and the black culture, because as much as people want to say, but everybody not like that, it would make some people feel away as the black culture. I'm just being real. Even though you have the country singers and country rappers, you have blacks that go over there and do good. You might have some people like, nah, you shouldn't do that. But my thing is, if you see they are genuine, they don't mean no harm, and they a good person,
it's just a success, bro.
Yo!
You so stuck on like you don't like this dude and you don't like his music, and he's this successful that you just pissed off.
Man, I mess with Post Malone. I ain't gonna lie.
I like Post.
But hey, y'all, give us y'all thoughts on how y'all feel about that. With that being said, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy, the boy crazy. If y'all like the video, give it a thumbs up. If y'all like it, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.